Good morning, everybody, and welcome to CBS 2 News at 5 a.m. I'm Jaime Garza. Good evening, everybody. I'm Jaime Garza. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jaime Garza. And we have breaking news this morning out of Great Britain to tell you about now. A subway train derailed in East London during morning rush hour, injuring 37 people. All right, Randy, thanks so much. So how long will this extreme heat last? Let's get right to Johnny Mountain in the Weather Center. This morning, about 100 American soldiers getting ready to head to Iraq and Afghanistan are waking up with perfect vision. Well, the first commandment on the list is you shall not kill, but it's not coming from your typical list that you might be familiar with. It's part of an unusual new document that also covers everything from road rage to being a good Samaritan to avoiding sins of lust on the road. KCAL 9 Stacey Butler explains. What would you like for Valentine's Day? Roses, candy, perhaps something a little more expensive?
Maybe. KCAL 9's Bob McCormick has Money 101 on how to save money and still make your sweetheart happy.
Sky's the limit, right, man?
All right, Bob, how about those who have expensive taste? Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding here. What are the jewelry prices? Are we going to pay a little more for that diamond? And Bob, you didn't mention anything about cubic zirconia.
CZ. That's a guy's best friend, right?
Valentine's Day. Oh, my.
Thanks, Bob.
You think you're funny, don't you?
All right, once again, 3 trains derailing early this morning in a deadly crash in the Glendale area, Los Feliz area. There you can see from the map where it happened. Metrolink train 901 and 101 involved, according to the sheriff there. Our Carter Evans right now is down near the news conference site. Carter, can you give us an update now on exactly what has transpired over the last few hours and where do we stand at this point?
Okay, here's where we stand at this point.
There were 2 separate areas that were created here, one on either side of the track where they split these folks up into 100 on one side, 100 on the other, in order for the paramedics to assess the situation, to assess the injuries of each individual person. Finally, it feels like we can take out our swim trunks and leave them out. At least I'm hoping.
Yeah. Seems like it. Let's check in with why do you laugh so much?
Because you're like,
the image, just the visual.
Well, don't picture me though.
That's the thing. You know? I think that's what we're stuck with, all of us right now. Yeah, Jaime with his swim trunks, and they're on all day.
Some San Diego high school students today are showing off their elaborate senior prank. Check this out right here. They built this 50-foot wooden Viking ship on the campus of La Jolla High School. Paul Attorney Mark Garrigo says he is not only going to file a civil lawsuit, he is going to ask the district attorney to file either murder or manslaughter charges against Cigna Healthcare.
Exciting ride, wasn't it?
Never been on a flight like that before, Ann. I actually thought the plane was actually going to flip over. That's how bumpy and how scary it got at some points as we were landing in.
But we made it.
Calming down on this day. Let's check in with Kai Goldberg right now. He's in the Weather Center with our first look at the Skyview forecast. Hi there, Kai. That's all for us here on KCAL 9 News at noon today. We know that you have many choices for news. We want to thank you. We're going to leave it at that. That's going to do it for us. And remember, we're always on at CBS2.com. I'm Jaime Garza. A man pulls out a gun, points it right at you, says he's a cop, you've done nothing wrong, and that's a pretty scary situation. Police believe the robber was waiting out here, peering through this window, watching all of the activity behind the front counter. I'm Jaime Garza. Don't have any coins to put in that parking meter, but why not try your credit card or even your cell phone? Look inside this bucket. This is one of many buckets. Folks were dropping in their pocket change. This is the type of dog right here that was stolen from this pet store a couple of weeks ago. But what's fishy about this case is that soon after the koi were found dead inside this makeshift pond, the figures on this float stand about 30 feet tall, but they have been designed to be brought down to half that size, like this palm tree here. Take a look at it. It's at an angle here. No, it didn't hit a windstorm. Go ahead and pan up there, Scott. You can see what I'm talking about here. It was just heartbreaking to see him come up here, stand on this ash-covered concrete slab that used to be his living room. And he was over here on the side. This is where he had his pride and joy parked. If you'll take a look here, it was a 1957 Thunderbird. You can see what's left of it. This is the report right here, and part of it does focus on what are gift cards that were purchased to help foster kids, that these signs here might be the best thing right now. I think I have found the coolest exhibit at this year's LA County Fair, and I mean that literally. We're in exhibition hall number 8 at Winter Wonderland. Can you imagine? Southern California, ice skating in September. And I think what red alert means is danger in the kitchen. There was a fire extinguisher right here. It is missing. So I think it's time to check in with Metro Chef Shane Sherwood, who's been behind the controls of the gas burners. Take a look at the pothole right here on Sherman Way. We've been watching as buses, trucks, cars have been going over it. It's been getting larger. It's been getting deeper. Look at the size of asphalt that broke off while we were here.